Sweet. Left the gas station the other day. Guy says, watch out for the curb. Yeah, not one rim, 2 rims. So I got my old ones back on. These are winter tires. At the same time, I broke the connecting rod between the 2 ball joints, taking it off. Bugger. So my winter tires are off. The dreaded hinges. Don't take anything with making hinges lightly. Hey buddy, what you doing? 3/8 spacing, 2 3/16 plates, stainless steel. Polish is up nice too. Can't wait to do that. If they work. If they don't work, these boxes are going to become welded to the side of a 2x2, and that's going to be hidden hinges. Foofy, what are you doing? Hey buddy. Foofy, what are you doing? Come here. Come here. Foofy. Snoot. Come here, Snoot. Hey, Snoot. What you doing? You hanging in the garage? Huh? Don't go too far. Go chase the kids over there. Go bite them. Anyway, that's my buddy. I gotta say it. Loving that steering wheel. This is it. If these don't work, they become internal hinges. Hidden hinges. What's going to happen is that box will be cut off. I'll cut it off of that, and I kid you not, I will turn these suckers into hidden hinges in a day. I'd like the external hinges, I really would, but hidden hinges would be okay. I'm not doing it now, but they got one last shot. This is it. I'm not even going to finish the other set until these work. Like I was saying, don't take making hinges lightly. It's not easy. I just happen to have some skills and some friends. Moving right along. The engine's covered up because I was grinding. I always cover it up. Got to do it. Oh, what did I get? Not that I'd use them, but I got them for $1. I picked them up, looked at them, and the kid says, "You want them? Give me $1." Some crazy fog lights, floodlights, whatever I'm going to call them. That reminds me of War of the Worlds, the original movie. Looks like the head from the alien. But those are, I forget what they call those, projectors. It's got a real glass ball in there. It's pretty neat. But they're like 50 watt, but hey. I'm going to measure up this battery. I have to move it back and sink it down about 3 inches. The only thing I'm worried about is if my drive shaft is going to clear, of which I don't have a drive shaft yet. My rear end is all realigned and set and everything. I did 6 full turns back. That's not even half of the threads for the full link. That was a lot of work. I did not videotape that. I spent most of the time laying under the car with a measuring tape and all kinds of stuff. But the front end to the rear end is perfect at 113 1/8 of an inch. Here he comes again. Where'd you go? What are you doing? Foofy. What's up, buddy? Hey, buddy. That's about it. It's been a crazy day. So I broke my steering rod. I destroyed 2 rims. Wife's car's on the battery charger because we haven't used it all winter. I don't think the battery in it's any good, but we'll find out. Went to the flea market, got some lights. I got some speakers for my MP3 player. In the house, this is for out the house. We got like 100 and something watts here, but I'm going back to work. Cool. Alright, what I'm doing is I got my huge sheetrock square here, and I got it bolted, clamped, whatever you want to call it. to the A-pillar, and what I'm doing is raising the back of the body up using a floor jack. That pipe I put in there a long time ago just to stop it from flexing around, because these things will fold in half, and if it breaks that solder joint in the corner, you're screwed. You got to solder it, you got to weld it. This is how far I got to go up, about 2 inches. Now my firewall is like perfectly straight up, and it shouldn't be. The reason I made those little weld cuts, those little welds there, of which I have cut, is so I could push the firewall forward just a wee bit, and all it's going to bend is that little pipe down there. That's what I got to hit right there. I'm lined up on this one with the bottom body line on the under edge of it, and that's how far away I am. But I have my width, I have my depth, I have my angles. This keeps the body nice and straight. I've got to make some kind of B-pillar plate. Let me put this away. I've got to make some kind of B-pillar plate to go there to hold the strikers for the bear claws, which are right here. But you know how it is. I tilt this a 16th, and that end goes up 4 inches. So what I got to get is a floor jack like that one to push up the center of my dash via the steel pipe that's back there. Might have to do it on both sides individually, or I could do it from the steel plate right here in the corner with the floor jack, because that's 3/16 plate, and that's where the weld cut is. So I'm going to get the floor jack and see if I can push this thing up and match that angle. My width is almost there. I had this all lined up before. The bodies were clamped to get the rear clip, the door, and the firewall were all tacked together at one point in time. I can prove that. Now I took it off. It's on the other side, which I am not. The doors were all tacked together. See the little panel? I just did quick little tacks on both panels and connected the doors. It was like an 1/8 inch gap. And then I had made the floor pan out. The reason I did it that way is I used the factory hole, and I put a bolt in it, and I made beams front to rear, left to right, up and down. And then I made this framework out of 1x1 1/8 inch wall. Now it's not real heavy, but it's heavy. And it's changed a few times. It's sat outside for a while. It's been in and out. But that's the, I got to bring the nose of the rear clip up it's about 1.5 inches. Inch and a half. But it's not the body out back, it's the firewall. I only need a little bit too. So that's what I'm playing with right now. And I'll map out, I think I'm going to map out the entire area for the B-pillar post here, because I need something like 3/16 plate at least. And I have tons of it. This was metal this guy was throwing out. And some that I had. 1.5 inches is all I need to push the firewall up a little bit and line up the body with the body lines, front to rear. And it was 35 and 3/8. I can see it. It's only got to go a little bit more. But I wish I had another one of these squares. I'd do the other side at the same time, but I don't. Wish they made a lefty. Or is this a righty? I don't know. But on the other side, I'm going to have to put the T part of the square on the body panel, the rear clip. So it's not too bad. I hope those hinges work. I really do. If not, back to the drawing board like the 3rd time. Actually, no, it's only the second time. No, it'll be the 3rd. So it's kind of hard to take 3 floating panels and make them all line up and link together and then reshape the whole damn thing, you know. But I got that little Husky jack at the junkyard. Nobody could find the handle for it. Somebody had thrown it away. This is the handle for my floor jack. I think it's a Husky too, so it all fits. That's nice. I got one handle for 2 jacks. One's a floor jack, one's a bottle jack. As long as I have a handle. Yep, playing with that. Gonna map out the B-pillar. I gotta do some kind of crazy design. I might be making a few of those, because after I put those roof panels on the corner, it's gonna be a real trick. I couldn't even guess at the curve on that panel right now, but I need something to hold the door up so I can make that stuff work, you know what I mean? Oh, that'll be fixed. Body lines are here. It's awesome. Okay, but I've been out here all day messing with hinges, aligning body panels, drilling holes, chopping holes. We went to the flea market earlier. Can't wait to get these welded. Can he weld these? Nice and easy. I'm going to leave them all clamped together, just bring them the way they are so I don't screw them up. I did write, you know, X, X, and I think I put Z on this one. Z with a funny line through it so I know where they go. But there's my 3/8 spacer, and cross your fingers, like I said. I ain't doing it again. They'll become suicide hinges, not suicide, hidden hinges inside here. And that'd be a lot of work in itself too, but it can be done. It's not that shabby. Not that bad. A lot of work. Alright, I'm going to get the floor jack and work on pushing this up and see if that thing will move up. It should. Ooh, I'm picking up the frame. Hard to hit the end of that plate without wrecking the body. But you see what I mean? I'm inches, not even an inch. Lines. Maybe the best thing they could have done was put body lines on this car. Hold on a minute. Bing. Not even 2 pumps to the jack. Now you really probably can't see it, but this weld spot moved up to here, about half an inch. But back here, it was a better part of 1.5 inches. But it lines up with the lower edge of the body line all the way. This one's just here to hold it there because it wants to spring out, of course. The A-pillar's clamped on, and I had to put my little dust broom in there to push on the metal plate, not the body. I did break both the welds. Wish I had my welder, but I'm out of gas. Gotta go get some gas tomorrow. No, Monday. It's only Saturday. Another thing to buy. Alright, been out here all day messing with this, and the hinges are done, I hope. I keep saying that. We'll find out. I'd love to tack the body right there. I have 0 gas. I don't even have the bottle connected. That's cool. It leaves my rear panel up off the frame just a little bit. Now this was supposed to be close. I knew it was going to be in the general area, but I got to make a skirt that goes over the back here. I'd made one years ago, but I didn't like it, so I threw it out. That was pretty wild. I wire formed a skirt that went across the back. I'll have to show you pictures of that if I even have any. I think there was. Came out really nice, and then I made the mistake of trying to sink a license plate into it, and I put notches for exhaust, and I ruined it, and I just threw it out. But I need another square. Here's my other square. On the floor, of course. Alright, here's my frame. See, we got just a little angle forward, but I knew that was going to happen. That's fine. It looked kind of stupid because the body was sitting, well, the frame is level. Not level. The frame is 2 degrees nose down when the air ride is up. Because I wanted the ass end in the air a little more. I knew the firewall was going to be leaning forward a little bit. But now I think my firewall is going to have a 1 degree, 2 degree tilt. But not a big deal. I mean, I got plenty of room for it. The distributor's got to be 5 inches away. And that's how I set it up. Now, everybody says, oh, the nose looks long. It's really not that long. It sticks out about a foot compared to where the edge of the tire ends. And looks really good when it's together. You got to see it in person. Pictures do it no justice. But this is it. I am going in. Thanks to all my followers, and have a good night. Say hello if you haven't before. I know there's a lot of people that follow me and go and don't say anything. They just watch. Okay, guys. See you in the garage.